Side action, and we're just about set to kick off. And now the coin toss, and it's presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff. We're just about set to get this one underway. Sends it sailing downfield. And they can forget about returning this one. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. And he's level at the 27.
They kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
Quick release, tight end, incomplete. From their own 40-yard line, it's second down.
Great reaction to get his hands in the way of that pass. That's not an easy play to make.
Caught out of the open.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
Taken down at about the 39-yard line. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
Third down again. Dumps it complete to tight end over the middle. To 35. There.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here, came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
Breaks it, and he's got the corner. There he goes. He's taken down at about the 11. Around the 15-yard line. And this is the 12th play of the drive. Quick strike, and he drops it.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and let the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
From the 15-yard line, third down. Takes it in, down short.
quick as a cat, no question. He got tremendous penetration and was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
North Carolina could take the lead with this field goal.
Kicks away.
And it's good. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Excellent kick. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Stanford's coaching staff so confident. They know they've got a guy that's one of the best running backs in the country and that they can just play their game and not worry about the fact they're on the road.
Well, Brett, his big playability not only can give you big chunks of yards on the road, but more importantly, it can quiet you and allow the quarterback in this offense just getting back and just being able to run and be able to communicate. I think that's a big challenge for this team. So look for his big playability to maybe even out the atmosphere and give this offense a chance to be able to execute.
From their own 34-yard line. First down. They come out in a goal line set. Tackle made at the 37. 3-yard gain by the running back.
And there's not much he could do to get away from the junior safety on that play.
From their own 44-yard line. It's first down. Gives it up the gut. He's tackled at the 41. Kirk, we saw this guy head to the locker room a little bit earlier. Good to see him back on the sideline, and it looks like he could be returning to the game. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46.
The defense always likes to see a pass broken up, but getting the turnover would have been really big.
They've got 10 guys up there coming after the kick. He puts it away, and it's a great kick. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. North Carolina is up a field goal. Makes it out to about the 30. Got some open field. And they push it on the 41-yard line.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run. And that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
And he shoved out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
That brings up second and 13.
From their own 38-yard line. Second down. The defense has got some of their best pass defenders on the field. They set up in the dime. They count on that 5-wide receiver set. Fires it out. They bring him down right around the 46-yard line.
Good job here by the receiver. Look the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Rick Williams has got his receiver again. That's a great tackle at the 34-yard line. And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to count that 5 receiver line. 6-yard line. He has some room. Takes it to the 17. North Carolina has a 3-point lead. And he tackles him hard at the 6. And he's immediately tackled. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense. Touchdown, North Carolina! Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
And he converts the extra point. A nice 10-play, 79-yard drive. And it's good for 7 points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Let's see if this drive has a more rewarding conclusion than their last, which ended with a punt.
They've been beaten soundly on both sides of the ball, and we haven't even gotten to the second quarter.
Up the middle for a nice game. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. He fights forward to about the 33. And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one. Run up the gut. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38. Makes it to the 47.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
And the coaching staff is going to need to change up the blocking scheme. You can't allow the defense to play in your backfield.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of it. That'll make it 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
The defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
It looks like they're going to go after this punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. A little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. North Carolina's got a great offensive game plan in this one.
Well, they are off to a great start. And sometimes you lose your focus when you start this fast. I think a challenge for them is just to maintain what they've done up to this point. Keep your foot on the accelerator.
He lets it fly. No, incomplete. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. And he dug us out.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
Incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Let's see if the momentum from that defensive stand carries over to their offense.
Irwin will be the return man. Fields at the 46. He's tackled at the 47. The Tar Heels are smothering the opposition so far today. What's this offense got to do to get off the schneid?
Well, we've talked to offensive coordinators about that, and they'll say we've got to find our go-to guy. Who are our players that we know we can count on? And what are the plays that we typically feel the most confident about? That's usually where the offenses tend to go when they're getting shut down like that.
Back to the action now here in the second quarter. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. He's on the run. Got the corner. There he goes! Decides to slide.
Hey, sometimes the defense does everything right, and they still lose. That time they had tight coverage, which left no options other than for the quarterback to take off.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25. On a counter tackle after decent pickup.
That brings up second and 5.
They're packed in tight on the line. Loss of 2 on a halfback. Third down, and they need to get it to the 15. And down he goes around the 10-yard line.
Job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Second down and 10 to go. 10 yards to the end zone. Gets to about the 8-yard line.
That makes it 37.
Receiver, touchdown. And did that play ever develop nicely?
It's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
Here's the extra point to draw within 3 points. And he hits the PAT. A 7-play, 48-yard drive. And that's good for a touchdown.
Brad, I think that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. North Carolina is up by 3. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. Clock, open field. There's the strike complete. Tackle at the 38. Incomplete.
He showed you some of his natural athletic ability, following the play and making a really quick stab to knock away the pass.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38. Throw, and that one's going to hit the ground, incomplete.
Number 7, Christie taking the receiver on the play. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Fires it deep. It's caught, and they make the stop. 5-yard line.
That makes it first and goal.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. North Carolina holds a field goal lead. And he's tackled around the 9-yard line.
It's never good for a back's confidence to be tackled for a loss. But this guy knows that he's got to just keep at it, and the holes will start to open up.
Here's the 8th play of the series. Here comes the pressure, and they got it.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
This should be an easy field goal. Kicks up, and it sails through the uprights.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with putting into a field goal right there.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down to the end zone for a touchback. Stanford's coaching staff, I've got a thing going into halftime, and we're getting close right now, Kirk. They've got to do something different. What they had planned with their star running backs is not working today.
Well, I think the continuity between a coaching staff and a quarterback and offense is tested. When their star player is not having a great game, losing this football game, I think now is the first of the staff. Now we start to think about what further ways can we attack this defense. And then maybe eventually we get back to our star running back, but in the meantime, let's try to find some other ways to attack and put points up.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 26. From their own 40-yard line, it's second down. He lets it go, and it falls incomplete.
This wide receiver is very frustrated. You could tell by his body language. He did everything he needed to do to get open to be able to make a big play. The quarterback just didn't put the ball in the money. Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
Fourth and long here after the sack. Robinson is the punter. Oh, excellent punt. Tackle at the 37-yard line. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. North Carolina with a 6-point lead.
I love the toughness here by this quarterback. Sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. Got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and the toughness to sit in that pocket.
Just throws this one away. Third and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. sack makes this a 4th and very long. Irwin is back deep to return the punt. Irwin fields at the 30. Down at the 37. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 40. He's taken down at the 48. From the 45-yard line, it's 2nd down. He gets rid of this one.
Well, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Delivers to the halfback in the screen. They'll bring him down at the 46-yard line. This punt, if he gets it where he wants, it can really change the field position in this football game. Into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. North Carolina is up by 6. Zips it to the tailback, incomplete. From their own 20-yard line, 2nd down. Around the 25-yard line. Just throws this one away.
Boy, that hurts the offense to have to go 3 and out. They're going to have to think about how to get something going the next time they come out.
Irwin back deep to return. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. He gets rid of this one. From their own 44-yard line. 2nd down. Now he tries to buy some time. And they get the sack. The 45. 1st and 10. Ball on the 45. He's going right. Incomplete. Almost picked off.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Watch it all. Going deep. Missed it. So we're looking at another 3rd down here. So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. He lets it fly. They knock it down. Incomplete. He's going to go for the home run. It's picked off. Great first half comes to a close. North Carolina's lead is 6.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. A tight, hard-hitting, low-scoring affair.
Great.
Hey, this is
Great.
right.
You can say it like it is.
This is right in your wheelhouse, Pollack. I mean, this is exactly in your comfort zone.
No, absolutely. I mean, you like to see people flying around. You like to see defenses dictating the offenses and make them play on our terms. And it's fun to watch. It's something that every great defense prides themselves on tackling. You know, you didn't see very many missed tackles in the first half that led to big plays. And try to limit those big plays. And when they do get down towards the red zone, make people kick field goals. And that's how you see dominant defenses year in, year out. And that's what we're seeing today.
David and I will stay locked in on everything going on in college football. Going to wrap it up here in the studio. Just about time to get you out to your second half. Brad and Kirk is ready with the call.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. North Carolina, as time can see when you look at it, it looks like their defense sort of just feeds off itself.
I think the energy is there, Brad, but I think it really starts up front with their defensive line and the linebackers, the way they're being able to just win the battle at the line of scrimmage. I think it's giving them confidence, and it's allowing them to play more downhill as they attack this offense.
Into the tailback, and he's met the backfield.
Never really had a shot. They were on him almost as soon as he took the handoff.
From their own 24-yard line. Second down. Here's the halfback on the screen, and he's taken down at the 31-yard line.
Number 45 on the tackle at the 31-yard line.
Tackle made along the 38-yard line. From their own 38-yard line. It's first down. And down he goes at the 47.
That brings us 2nd and 1.
They bring him down to the backfield. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Yes, you're right down to the backfield. Robinson is waiting for the snap. Well, the guys are chomping at the bit down there, waiting for the game to start back up. North Carolina up 6. And he throws it away.
When you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Nearly intercepted.
Hey, that's a heads-up play there by the defender. Get those hands up and something good may just happen.
It's 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 37. Not a good series there throwing the football.
Yeah, not what you want to see as a head coach. 3 plays and all incomplete.
They look like they've got the block on, and this offensive line's got to give him some time. He gets hit out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Right, everywhere we go, we travel all over the country. People want to talk about offense. Oh, the spread, or the pistol. Hurry-up tempo offense and points. It's nice to watch a team that prides itself on playing great defense. And when it's all said and done, the teams that advance and get to the important bowl games and do well in the postseason are teams that have this kind of defense.
Somebody jumped early down there.
Once you're set, you've got to stay that way. The slightest flinch is going to be enough to draw the flag.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. Pickup. Love picks up about 4 yards on the play. Got the defense raising out. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 38. Robinson to punt. And to the corner.
Yeah, nothing too impressive on that return. I'm curious to see if this offense can move the ball.
Not much luck the last time this offense had the ball. North Carolina with a 6-point lead. Fires out to the receiver. And they make the stop around the 22-yard line.
This is smart, efficient play calls. You don't need to make the highlight reel on each play.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he's tackled at about the 25-yard line. Throws this one out to the left. That close to being intercepted.
Number 7 is the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 2.
Irwin is back to receive. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. Tailback dropped down for a loss. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 48. takes it to the 27.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now. They're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker. Gains his way to the 16-yard line. Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gain of 4 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd down. Nice run up the middle.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive the coaches love to see. Right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
Let's right to the receiver. Touchdown.
But this entire group functions so well as a unit, and you saw it on that touchdown. Very good team effort.
Trying to take the lead. Here's the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Stanford kick this one off. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Got his receiver, dropped it, incomplete. From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down. Going long. And he holds it in. To the 20, to the 10. Brought down, right around the 2-yard line.
That makes it 1st and goal.
He's got him up in the backfield.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 6-yard line, 2nd down. And he's in immediately. Touchdown, Tar Heels. So he punches it into the end zone for the 2nd time today.
He's stepping up in a tight game. You need your playmakers to shine when it's a close ball game.
Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Wow, close game here. Up and down the field with both these offenses matching what the others done.
Well, it's fun to watch each offense get an opportunity to go out and make plays. And you're right, you almost feel as if one offense feels challenged and has to be able to bounce back, and they've done that.
They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. 6. From their own 26-yard line. Second down. And open and incomplete.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Going deep, lays it out there. Intercepted. He's taken down at about the 47-yard line. And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back. However, hey, a pick is a pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. And they push him out around the 45-yard line. First down grab by the receiver. And bring him down around the 41-yard line.
It's a first down. Obviously, this offense right now is trying to maintain possession, trying to get some rhythm going, and for them to be able to pick up a big first down right here allows them to continue to try to get to the position that they ultimately want to get, and that's into the end zone.
There was some movement on the line. That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they can just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
So the penalty will make it 1st and 15.
By the quarterback, but to be fair, that was pretty good coverage.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 17-yard line. Second down. He tackled him for a loss. And this play is number 8 on the drive. Down. They'll line it up for the field goal. He gets it up, and it sails through the uprights. North Carolina ready to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Well, this is a competitive game. It's fun to watch these two teams go back and forth. Just when you think one team has the edge, the other gets right back into it. This is exciting.
The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on 24. Got a man, watch out here. And he's taken down at the 32.
Very solid game through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. North Carolina's up by 8. back in this very pivotal fourth quarter. With a quick throw. It's caught first down. From their own 48-yard line. First down. To 49. He's hit and taken down. From the 42-yard line. First down. And down he goes. At about the 41.
That brings us 2nd and 9. Wrestling down behind the line. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
He looked a little surprised just to have the ball in his hands. By the time he knew what was going on, he bobbled it away.
And they could really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. A little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. Things aren't tied, but they might as well be. It's this drive that could really dictate the tone for the last quarter. North Carolina holds an 8-point advantage. Quick throw, steps out of bounds. 25-yard line.
That brings us 2nd and 5.
There's the threat to complete. Tackle at about the 31. Gain of 6 on the pass, and that's good for a first down.
It's a play by the quarterback to find his receiver in traffic and get the ball into his hands.
And the quarterback didn't waste any time getting rid of that one. He took the snap and he threw it right out there. Tackle for a loss.
The defense had that one called perfectly. That's a big play on that one.
From their own 26-yard line. It's 2nd down. And they make the stop at about the 39-yard line.
The offense here picks up a first down by running the football. And I really think that they gave the quarterback there an option at the line of scrimmage to run or to pass, depending on what he saw from the defense. The defense that time looked to be out of position, really anticipating the pass. The quarterback recognized that, made the check at the line, and they were able to run the football for a first down. That is a big hit on the quarterback. That's one of those as an offensive lineman. When the film study starts to come around, you're going to kind of sink in your chair and just hope they don't call you out because you're going to get embarrassed on Monday on that one.
So another 3rd down here, and this time it's 3rd and long. North Carolina up by 8. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. to return. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Irwin takes it to 15, and he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. That's a great tackle at the 28-yard line. From their own 28-yard line, it's second down. Robinson awaits the snap. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. And what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Well, I think the great thing that he's been able to do is spread the football around. It's not just been one receiver. And when you can find more receivers, it makes it much easier to move the ball down the field.
He'll lead them out for another drive here, looking to add to his numbers and to their lead. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. North Carolina is up by 8. Going deep. Almost intercepted.
Well, you want to do everything you can to keep the ball out of the hands of these receivers. So that was a really good effort.
From their own 36-yard line. Second down. It's a ball left side, and he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. He's going to go for the home run. This one's intercepted. It's the sophomore safety.
What is he thinking? The quarterback has got to know at this time in the game, unless his man is wide open, that he should just throw it away. It's these kinds of mistakes that can cost you a game.
From their own 29-yard line, it's first down. Fires out to his right, and he's tackled at the 41-yard line. He's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's second down, 7 to go. Ball on their own 45. And he tackles it hard at the 46-yard line. Just over 2 minutes in the game. Takes it out to about the 36. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Around the 30-yard line.
That makes it second and 6.
From the 30-yard line. Second down. Oh, they really needed that one, and he dropped it. is the 9th play of the current drive. Here's a quick throw. Nice catch, first down, and he's knocked out.
That makes it first and goal.
Well, player down, and his teammates obviously worried after that play. So here we go, first and goal, and a field goal won't cut it. Pressure coming, and he's sacked.
I think this defensive end is doing a great job of getting after the quarterback. Not only the sack in this case, but it seems like the entire game he's done a good job of creating pressure, making this quarterback feel it, and almost giving him happy feet back there. He doesn't seem to be in rhythm. It almost seems to be throwing the football, feeling the pressure, and almost creating nerves on the quarterback.
Very good tackle in space. And this is the 12th play of the drive. We have less than a minute to go. Finds his receiver, touchdown. Late in the fourth quarter, one possession game. And this is where poise really takes over. Whoever shows it will win the football game. All right, guys, crucial two-point conversion. They'll try to tie this thing up. Yard drive, but they just get 6 points after failing to convert for 2. And he's tackled at the 43. Late in the fourth quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't? On the ground. Taken down right around the 46-yard line. From the 46-yard line. Second down. One good left for a decent game. Stanford is going to have to use their second timeout of the half. A lot of frustration by that offense, but you've got to give the defense credit for coming up with a stop in this quarter in a game this close. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. He gets it up, and it's long enough, and it is a long field goal. North Carolina lines up for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Stanford staff right now has got to be thinking what the defense is looking at and what they're going to be keying on.
Well, the defense is going to be looking at this running back. They're going to put everybody that they can to be able to stop him and not allow him to make a big play. That means the offense is going to have to be able to find somebody else maybe on this drive ready to step up and maybe become the hero and be able to win this game.
Under a minute left. There's a strike complete. He's down. Spikes the ball. We got a flag down on the field. Might have been offsides.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. From their own 49-yard line. First down.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got pressure on that play.
Wants it all. Going deep. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of this game, they probably have to go to the air. And he can't get away from the pressure. The quarterback came out of nowhere.
I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
This one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, North Carolina 25, Stanford 20. That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Cursor Street, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Ooh, that's probably